time to spend less and save more. People want to save more and spend less. Getting into the habit of spending less can have long-term advantages on your finances. Those important habits can build up over time, becoming part of a financially advantageous routine. According to Charles Duhigg, author of the book The Power of Habit, the idea is to reward yourself, which is a powerful tool in motivating you into changing harmful spending habits. Many people struggle with the idea of working towards big saving goals, such as retirement, college for their children, or even building up a small emergency fund. If you're trying to save money, it is essential that you come up with some weekly routine where you reward yourself, and that reward doesn't have a big price tag attached to it. In this video, we're going to reveal 12 habits to spend less and save more. If you're new here, subscribe to the channel. Let's get started. Number 12. Stop buying things you don't need. One of the most obvious ways to spend less is to cut out any unnecessary purchases. It isn't always easy, but you don't have to give up every little luxury. Start by cutting out anything you don't really use, like a gym membership or magazine subscriptions that you've almost forgot about. Next, try to identify any bad money habits you'd like to give up or do less of, such as smoking, snacking in between meals, or drinking too much. Finally, look for anything that you could do without in order to spend less. Remember that you don't have to give things up entirely in order to save. You can also try buying things less often, looking for someone to share or swap with, or finding free alternatives. Go for a run instead of paying for the gym. Cycle to work instead of driving or using public transport. Take out a library book instead of buying your own copy. Visit a free park, museum, or gallery instead of paying for a day out. Spend the evening at a free concert or event rather than buying a ticket. Number 11. Change your brand or switch suppliers. Even if you can't stop spending on something, you should still be able to spend less by changing the way you shop. Most of us have our favorite brands and stick to them, but shopping around can result in big savings. You might be surprised to find cheaper or own brand products are often just as good as leading brand products. So give them a go. It's also a good idea to compare prices at different shops and online to see if you can get the products you want at a better price. Don't forget that you can use the same tactics to save on your other bills too. Switching energy, broadband, or insurance suppliers can help you get the best deal. Some companies will also give you a discount for paying online or yearly rather than paying monthly. You might be able to save on your debts too by transferring them to a new credit card or loan with a lower interest rate. Number 10. Pay more to spend less. Although it seems counterintuitive, you should also remember that sometimes you need to pay more for a good quality item in order to end up spending less overall. Buying one good coat that you'll keep wearing for years could cost a lot less than buying a cheap new one every year. Similarly, buying a quality pair of shoes that can be used for years is much better than the average quality pair of shoes that can be changed every year. Number 9. Minimize restaurant spending. One of the easiest expenses to cut when you want to save more is restaurant meals, since eating out tends to be pricier than cooking at home. If you do still want to eat at restaurants, try to reduce the frequency and take advantage of credit cards that reward restaurant spending. You can also opt for appetizers or split an entree with your dining companion to save money when you eat out. Skipping drinks and dessert or indulging in both at home post-dinner can also help stretch your budget as well. Number 8. Map out major purchases. You can save by timing your purchases for appliances, furniture, car, electronics, and more according to annual sale periods. It's also worth confirming a deal is actually a deal by tracking prices over time. You can let tools do this step for you. The Camelizer browser extension tracks prices on Amazon and can alert you of price drops. The Honey browser extension pulls in coupon codes and checks for lower prices everywhere else. When you're shopping in person, make sure you get the best deal by using Shop Savvy app. It lets you scan barcodes and alerts you at better prices elsewhere. Number 7. Lower your vehicle costs. Refinancing your auto loan and taking advantage of lower interest rates could save you considerably over the life of your loan. Shopping around for car insurance regularly can help you cut costs compared to simply letting your current policy auto-renew. You can also cut ongoing car maintenance costs by driving less, removing heavy items from your trunk, and avoiding unnecessary rapid acceleration. Number 6. Cancel unnecessary subscriptions. You might be paying for subscriptions you no longer use or need. Reviewing your credit card or bank statements carefully can help you flag any recurring expenses you can eliminate, and avoid signing up for free trials that require payment information. Or at least make a note or set a calendar reminder to cancel before the free period ends. Number 5. Stock up on household supplies when they're cheap. It can feel like you're constantly buying items like dishwashing soap, paper towels, or toiletries. Track your inventory of household supplies and consider buying these items in bulk when they're on sale. It may work out cheaper than rushing to buy them last minute when they're selling at full price. Amazon's Subscribe and Save program can also be a way to get regular shipments of household supplies at a discount. Number 4. Switch to reusables. Bottled water may taste great, but you might spit out that water once you start thinking about how much it's costing you in the long term. The average American spends over $100 a year on bottled water. For a family of 4, that could total more than $400 a year. Instead, start sipping plain or filtered tap water from a reusable bottle or canteen instead. The same logic applies if you tend to eat off paper plates, drink from plastic cups, or make your coffee with one-time use pods. Aside from saving money, exchanging disposable products for reusable ones can help save the environment by cutting down on plastic waste. Number 3. Refinance your mortgage. If you're able to snag a lower interest rate, refinancing your mortgage can save you several $100s each month. Use our mortgage refinance calculator to find out how much you can save. While refinancing comes with some initial costs up front, they can be recouped over time once you start paying less each month. Number 2. Track spending. Keep track of your monthly cash flow, your income minus your expenditures. This step will make it easier to mark progress towards your saving goal. Try a budget app that tracks your spending, or you can follow the 50-30-20 budget calculator. We recommend the 50-30-20 budget for money management. This approach means devoting 50% of your after-tax income to necessities, 30% to wants, and 20% to savings, and any debt payments. If one of your allocations exceeds these percentages, you can make some adjustments elsewhere. And number 1, pay off high-interest debt. Debt payments can be a huge burden on your overall budget. If you can pay off high-interest debt more quickly through extra payments using the snowball or avalanche methods, you'll save on total interest paid and free yourself from that burden sooner. Then start putting the money into savings instead. If you don't have disposable income to make extra payments, consider picking up a side hustle to make money to put towards your debt. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, then make sure you click on that little like button and subscribe. Share your habit of spending less and saving more in the comments section. I would love to have you back for more videos as well.